Okay, hello. Welcome to Roulette Rivals World Championship 2025. This is Group G, Magical David versus Inside for Funny. Here, starting off on Paris, chosen by Magical David, and then quickly followed up by Mendoza, chosen by In4Fun. I was going to mute the game sound in the intro screen, but I thought it was kind of cute ambiance, so hopefully nobody was checking themselves into a mental hospital hearing that. But yeah, we're starting off with Paris, which is very on brand for Dave. As you can see, they are in fact the vampire magician. Only two picks so far in their roulette career on Paris. They did pick it in 4 out of their 6 matches. They just haven't actually played all of their matches yet. So this is one of those 4 that they have picked it in. I don't know if they're picking Paris for the memes or because it's one of the maps they learned or they just really like the map or whatever, but the profile picture doesn't necessarily indicate a lot. But yeah, in terms of maps, like any map that you're gonna pick against In4Fun, he will have played 100 times already. So there's not a lot of like inferences you can make based on their stats. Paris is one of their lesser picked maps. But I mean, like In4Fun's gonna know how to do everything on Paris realistically, so you're not really gonna catch him off guard on any map, to be honest. And then Mendoza, chosen by In4Fun, we have seen 8 picks on that map so far in their match history. It's the only time they picked it in this tournament. And it's been played twice by Magic Dave, picked once and not yet won. So I don't know if it's a targeted pick or whatever. Mendoza does have a lot of spins where you can do faster than the default approach. So I don't know. We might see some turbo gaming there. But onto our match screen. 409, not bad at all, versus 258 as a personal best. And yeah, our spin is Victor no KO Hatchet as Helmut, Dahlia no KO Scissors as Tech Crew. Scary red boxes, but this is a spin that can be done very easily with double down. So I do expect to see that come out here. But yeah, both players, a little bit of a delay. That might just be stream delay, but both players are going to instantly hit those fireworks. The hatchet is found out sort of nearby where Helmut is by that smuggle outside. Both players are going to go ahead and grab a sedative to tackle that disguise grab. And you basically just want to try to make sure that Victor does not spot Helmut's body first. If you do opt to go for the scissors as well, as Victor's walking. But yeah, that is 2 phones coming out right now. Very much to be expected for a spin like this. Magic Dave immediately goes for the helmet grab. If you trigger the fireworks immediately, you're never going to have to worry about that. Dave, as I mentioned, does make sure that body gets found very quickly. And you were going to get both of these kills live anyways, so even without the red boxes, the strat here would have been exactly the same. In4Fun leaves a pistol for the press lady. I think she should be delayed quite enough regardless, thanks to the body of Helmut, of course. In4Fun, the door's open, but it doesn't really matter, because everybody that's in there is looking up anyways, and even regardless, I don't think they would be able to see anything. But yeah, In4 does have a bit of dragging. I mean, they're both waiting on Dahlia anyways. Shouldn't have to wait like super long, but they do need to grab those scissors. I mean, this is just straight up guaranteed to be a photo finish if neither of them rips, obviously. So they are doing the same thing here. Had the phone distraction triggered at about the same time. Dahlia for Magic Dave is a little bit earlier. I think Dave triggered the phone as soon as the KO happened, and In4Fun triggered it a little bit later, which might be the difference. Just going to go ahead and kill Dahlia out in the open, which is interesting, given there's literally a guard staring at her as that happened, but I guess guards can only see that far when it's me playing the game. But yeah, Dave will lead by about 17 seconds here, and I think that's going to be a wave, but either way. I will be typing now. Discord. There we go. Yeah, this is, regardless of whether or not I have to count this or not, this is absolutely going to be a map win for Magic Dave here. Big wave. Yes, that was going to be quite clear for sure. So yeah, we're going to the big dozer now, as In4Fun's map pick again. We'll look at it a bit later, obviously, but In4Fun currently trying to look at getting a first place spot in the group. So, of course, needs as many points as they can get. What is this, Mendoza hour? Yes. Yes, it is. Oh. Okay, well, that's only 2 minutes because the minute changed over as soon as I sent the spin, but yeah, basically not exactly 50-50, but almost exactly a 50% win rate for In4Fun on this map. 0-2 endo for Magic Dave, who looks like neither of those were from this tournament. So, looks like first time Dave is playing this map in this tournament. We'll have to see if maybe they've learned some new things after those 2 losses. I don't know if In4Fun likes Pump Lure and the like. He isn't always a immediate adapter of like quote unquote new strats, just because a lot of times they are riskier than the older ones. So I have no idea, but keep seeing everyone bring Durian on Mendoza. I guess I would probably only really use that for Tango Musician. But it is just an entirely free emetic. And In4Fun's practicing Cliff Start, I guess. Agent, get ready. Dual starts. Okay, you're gonna use the. I was gonna say you can't chain lure that, but it does have a briefcase to visual lure. Anyways, the spin is Don Yates no KO Silence Pistol as Tango Musician, Tamara Vidal Hatchet as Corvo Black. This spin is pretty lame. Tango Musician is one of, well, probably the worst designed disguise for roulette specifically. And Hatchet is quite a detour from anywhere that you're realistically going to go outside of Gaucho start spins, which this one absolutely is not. So, if I were running this spin, I would probably just start Asado Chef and go for Yates immediately. In4Fun is opting for a quick Emetic on Tamara. And might just prioritize that kill and do Dawn at the end. Late Pump could also work for that as well. But a little awkward given the disguise. Magic Dave did start Asado. Okay. This is what I was saying I would do from Asado start. From... I guess considering that was a Seeker, he definitely only put one dart into Tamara, so just going to probably knock her out in the bathroom. And also get Tango Musician. Magic Dave has one Emetic here for the Musician and a second, or presumably Tamara. In4Fun seems kind of indecisive on if he wants to go for Corvo now. He's kind of changed their mind like a couple times here. But a bump and a throw should work fine. Definitely not going to be able to proxy Dawn in time to go for him after this, but I mean, you're probably going to be detouring, obviously, for the Hatchet anyways. So just a Office Dawn would probably be fine. In4Fun's doing a... Oh, that's kind of awkward, but should... Okay. Tamara needs to make up her hole. Runs to the toilet. It's weird that she slow walks, even though... Yeah, you're kind of probably going to want to use a Blake here. It's weird that that she had, like, the bugged emetic animation when I think it was just a secret dart, which you don't usually see. But In4 has now cleared out the bathroom. Has 5 people KO'd in here. Magic Dave, of course, we saw that emetic go in for the Tango Musician. Has that now. Nothing done for tomorrow yet. What happened on Barris? It was both players did double down. Did the exact same thing basically first try. Dave just kind of had a bit of a, in my opinion, riskier Dahlia and won because of it. In4 has better disguise access with this now, but will not be allowed in the fields where the hatchet is. Trying to remember if... I feel like there's one in the wine field shed as well. Because I feel like I remember doing hatchet kills with Snail and Pump before, which would only really make sense if there was one down there. Dave is set up now in the villa. What is this guard that's coming up here, bro? Who is this? Oh, I guess he had Dawn's Scream, probably. It's better to just use this guy as a disguise than get rid of him. Yeah, okay, there is a hatchet. I do remember correctly. Thankfully for In4Fun, he is stream sniping right now. Smile. So if the plan was Office Dawn, we're a little bit late for that, but I mean, should be fine to just get him second cycle when he goes upstairs on his own. which should be, I don't know, a bit under 6 minutes in game time. Dave basically still has all of the work to do on tomorrow. So just opposite kills done here, basically. But In4Fun obviously does have that Tango Musician already. There's the hatchet kill. Hatchet is in that briefcase. For some reason, you have to unlock this door every time you want to go through it. Dave also looking to grab a hatchet right now. Seemed a little unsure on if they would be allowed in the fields, but kind of vaulted like right in front of that woman, so thankfully they are. And yeah, you can see Jonathan Yates is headed back in the house now. Don't often see people come this way, but it doesn't really make a difference. Dawn a little bit delayed from triggers, and you, yeah. Probably want to wait to start to climb upstairs, because this guard will move eventually. Dawn's going to give his little speech to himself in the mirror and then should head back upstairs. Dave now does, of course, have that hatchet in the briefcase that's on the map. And now that Yates is going up, the guards will start moving. Seems like wants to come back for that briefcase later to avoid, like, Valentina investigating the throw, I guess. But yeah, want to try to get rid of her if possible, and we do. And then you can just shoot him in the head as he walks past. Might react to this body. I don't know if he's going to see it out of the corner of his eye. Yeah, he does. And then that's going to cause an audio distraction. And we cannot knock out Dawn. Oh my god. Okay, that was not the intention. Obviously, the intention from In4Fun was to throw it past the guy's head so that he would react to the throw. But unfortunately, Agent 47, being the most powerful assassin on the planet, has literally zero motor control, and cannot stop himself from causing In4Fun to rip. So basically free for Magic Dave to take at this point. I don't know what Dave has been doing since coming upstairs. Why are we replanning? Do they not know what Corvo does after the conversation? Like, 7 minutes in-game time restarting instead of just looking for the guy seems kind of crazy. Because we've kind of just handed the map back over to In4Fun at this point. Can't find Corvo. Well, doesn't seem to have looked too hard, considering didn't find Corvo, and he's in a very public area. Upstairs in, like, by the Asado pit. Also very easy to get itemless when he goes up there. But In4's gonna do, like, the same thing here, pretty much. I don't know why he specifically prefers to knock out this guy first. Knocking out Tamara immediately, though, does help because it stops the guard from being a problem. And now we can just knock out the rest of everybody. Dave, if Dave tries to prioritize Yates here, it's probably not going to be particularly amazing for them because they're probably going to be trying to improv in the garden if they do go for the kill. Otherwise, they're just going to be sitting in the house waiting because a medic will not pull him back inside. In4, I don't think is allowed on the fields in this disguise. Oh, okay, yes, I guess. It's weird that random bodyguards are allowed here, but the actual staff that like work at this place aren't allowed out here. All Mendozas have been annoying spins. I mean, I don't think it's possible to have a tango musician spin that isn't annoying. So that's pretty much a given when that's involved. Magic Dave has cooked it, unfortunately. 3 people you have to knock out there. They face different directions. It's pretty rough to try to do without any loadout to help with that. Can't believe no tango snipe. Shaking my head. Okay, Dave is now switching to Snail. So we'll have to come back down here eventually. You can't exactly throw the hatchet from up here as Corvo without sedating some people or using some kind of mass distraction. Yeah. That's a pretty common occurrence, that rip, when those guards are cycling across. But yeah, In4Fun, we saw get the Corvo kill in the bathroom. That was the correct disguise, so big chilling now. Going back up to Yates. Did a better job this time, I think. It was probably either the Larry call or the Chief Winemaker call in the last run that delayed him. So Dawn's about 45 seconds faster this time. Because he could have walked past either of them in the last run. But yeah, In4 in the last attempt, I think would have been fine if he had boxed Valentina, because he had time to. Okay, opts to KO this guy, which is fine. Gonna take care of Valentina now. And yeah, she's not gonna start trying to go outside towards In4Fun until Yates gets further up. So she kind of just cycles between the makeup table and the... Yeah, that's probably not beneficial, yeah. And the balcony for a bit. So this doesn't really matter for In4Fun, other than just slowing him down a little bit. I don't know why Yates decided to walk to the middle of the room when Valentina was already KO'd. I don't know, but In4Fun is out anyways. And yeah, after Magic Dave's restart with the Corvo thing, he was never really able to make any progress through any of the kills. And Mumbai is our RNG map in a couple minutes here. Well, I do expect In4Fun to obviously be more aware of all the different strats on Mumbai. Magic Dave has already gotten a win on the map. I don't know against who, but knows enough to be able to win, obviously. Looks like Magic Dave played Alex Hiller on Mumbai in R17. Did have Falling Object as Elite Thug, which is kind of weird to get if you don't know much about the map, so I think that's probably already a good sign. Rest of the spin was not super terrible, so I don't know if that was a first try or not, but I'm not gonna sift through that match VOD to find out. But yeah, 742 is exactly 6 minutes faster. It's kind of all we have to go on. Charles and Skywalk are pretty basic stuff for sure. Time Cube has tied on Sapienza against Reaper 2-2. So both matches here are going to be going into map 3. Prepare yourself. Duel starts in 10 now, you guys are going to see the spin here in a second, and might be a long one, but we have the Maelstrom Loud SMG as Kashmiri and Vanya Shah over pressurized the Steam Pool as Barber, and Tawood Rangan Fire Axe as Queen's Bodyguard. So yeah, I kind of had a good laugh when I saw that pop up immediately, because I've already been quote-unquote tortured with this kill condition, and we'll see if these gamers know how to do it as well. But Loud SMG you're probably going to want to bring, because you're probably going to start Charles and do that immediately. And those guards have a pistol and a shotgun, so either like a sedative or just using the magic dump will help you get that loud kill very easily. My records show a few residential complaints about a new tenant in the building. Something related to strange behavior. Might be worth looking into. Well, it appears we have a rival assassin in Mumbai. 47, and he's training his sights on Darwin. One of the Mumbai Chauls. By the looks of it. My record. Both players, of course, starting Charles. somewhat of a given with the immediate kill with the Maelstrom in that disguise. In4Fun got wrecked a little bit by a new patch moment, but was able to salvage it and making their way over now to the kill spot. Magic Dave will use a sedative and probably dump the Maelstrom in the box. And shouldn't really be startling anyone important by doing so. In4Fun's going to do the same thing. No magic dump today. Yeah, Maelstrom will react to briefcases and basically nothing else. This, okay. Thought that would get heard, but apparently it didn't. Magic Dave was able to get that kill in box. And In4Fun does the same. So ideally, you're going to look to grab the Barber now. Take care of the Vanya kill. And then you can get that Dawood kill done in the tower, but I don't know if realistically people are going to actually go for that. Hello, Mooday RR. You've come just in time to look at two players performing everyone's favorite Roulette Rivals kill in an RNG map. Why does Magic Dave have the Holy Man coming up here? Where is bro going? Approaching Barber from the side is kind of risky from Dave. Are my raids coming through? Well, it told me that it did, but I don't know. This should be fine from Dave. I think the shots there were a little risky because they can probably be seen over the railing, but Dave and In4Fun now both have the disguise. None of your chatters want to be here. Well, probably not given the spin, but you know, for holy. I don't know. We'll have to see if either players go for the lockdown here or okay, I don't know what. I thought In4Fun was trying to do what Magic Dave's doing right now, which is getting this disguise, but yeah, I didn't really know there was a window there that you can come through. So, it does have a wrench. I guess we'll get a buffer disguise here. I mean, they are also going to have to get a Queen's Bodyguard on the way out. Probably the guy by the security box. I don't know if he will get panicked by the explosion. Because I think it's only one door, but it's decently far away. That should just be the... What? Is it the Barber? Who is that? Cash American? Oh, he left the guns out. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, In4Fun left the, I wasn't really paying attention to that, but that's the only reason that would happen. If you leave weapons out at Charles and you give people a reason to go up there, they will take it to the nearest weapons crate, which, you know, obviously on a map that has 100 square miles of area should be right here. Gets cooked by the patch again, GG. But yeah, the box is right next to where the Cashmerian is, as you can see. Dave. Yeah, I don't know about climbing down right past that guy. This guy can see you, though. Okay, we're just gonna send it, I guess, and that works out. Okay. So, yeah, Dave's gonna have to wait now for this to happen. The problem is, like, I don't know how well he's gonna be able to time. I mean, it takes quite a while after you break the valve for the pool to explode, so you probably have enough time to run out. But I don't know if Dave has this. No, no, I mean, the pathing should be fine. Why did In4 restart? Because he had the Kashmirian's body found. Where is Magical Dave going, bro? I mean, In4 doesn't seem to know, though. He's going to rip to the same thing again. Unless, like, somehow the guards don't see the weapons, which is possible, but definitely not what I would expect to be reliant on. What is Dave doing, bro? Does Dave think that you have to time this trigger? Did bro just turn it off? They were already up here, but I don't know what they did when they were up here. Did they turn it on in the first place? I don't know what's happening. Okay, well, it's definitely on because I can hear it. Vanya is coming over, and yeah, you can trigger it and leave. It takes a good, like, 15 to 20 seconds, I believe, for the kill to actually happen. So we're back in the right disguise. I don't know why In4Fun is paused. Looking for something, I guess. But Dave's going to get the kill here and eventually, and then probably switch back to Servant to try to get the Queen's bodyguard. You can literally see the guard walking away with the briefcase that's going to rip In4Fun. And okay, he did see it. It seemed like that was the only guard that was going for anything. No, I guess Dave did in fact turn it off. Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that. I wasn't watching when they went up there initially to actually see what they were doing in the first place, because it's kind of just a lot of running back and forth. I don't even know if you can redo the kill again, like, naturally without a lockdown trigger. Like, I don't think Vanya's gonna care about the pool anymore, but I mean, she might. Okay, In4Fun has avoided ripping this time. And, I mean, unless the body gets seen through the stairs, should be fine. Timothy Cubington has done it. 1 scale in 6.5 minutes RTA. So that's that match over. Yeah, it should be just us left, which is not surprising, because, Unique Kill Gaming. Okay, so we've now turned the water back on, I guess. Why are you able to turn the water off? What is the purpose of doing that? How is Vanya not dead? Because, Magic Dave willingly turned the pool off after turning it on. They, like, waited by the pool for, like, a minute and then went all the way back upstairs and then turned it off. I mean, I guess there's, yeah, okay. I'm assuming it just exploded. Because it was already sabotaged in the first place. Okay, well, I mean, it was a rip anyways. So getting spotted there actually helps Dave try to not improv something that isn't going to work. I'm 99% sure. In4Fun getting a different buffer disguise. It's funny that even if you turn it off, Vanya is still triggered to go into it, and I guess just sit there and stare at the water for a couple seconds, like she normally would. In4Raj can't rip now. That's so true. I mean, he's not ripping to the Kashmirian, so... We do have to move this guy. Bullet distraction should come in. The two roamers are in a decent enough position. Almost get spotted from below, from the guy on the catwalk. I mean, he'll still have time here, even with these guys coming. They, like, make a little stop at each position. And In4Fun also has this guy. Okay, that guy's leaving, so not getting ripped there. Do we have a wrench? We have a wrench. It's weird that the pressure lock seems, at least it seemed like still made noise, even when the pool was off. Because I'm pretty sure on Dave's end it was making noise. This is like slightly sketch, because this body could get found, but it almost certainly won't. Are there only certain specific times for steam pool? No, it's just that, like, it doesn't interrupt what she's currently doing. And yeah, you can lock down, but, like, nice airtime from Vanya. Like, when she was standing at the pool, or at the tee, she wasn't gonna, like, switch to entering the pool until she was done with that. I'm kind of surprised that Infra went up here to look for a Queen's Bodyguard disguise. But, I mean, like, there's going to be panic pretty much everywhere. I'm kind of surprised the panic actually even comes up here in the first place. Because it's like, realistically, these people would hear it, but, I mean, sound is... Yeah, lockdown is the best way to do it, which is, like, everywhere that she spends the vast majority of her time at, you can trigger the lockdown and it works, so... Yeah, I know... I know the reason he went up there. I don't know why he chose to go for that bodyguard specifically. Yeah, laundry works as well. But it was pretty common to see people enter or the train yard like this way, like in the ye old days of roulette. So like this guy was pretty well known, so I was like 100% sure that In4Fun would know about this guy. Sick. Great throwing angle. Thanks lock on. I don't really know where Vanya's gonna get dragged, but bodies are hidden now anyways. Take out the cam, smile. But the fire axe will be by Dotwood. So you can either do brick and go get your fire axe and then come back, or you can go for the kill in the tower. Oh, Dave. Who is this guy, bro? I have no idea who that was. Why is there... I mean, I'm assuming it's one of the, like, Frisk dudes. I don't know. I mean, the The servant grab that he had last time seemed pretty much fine if he wanted a proxy. Painter lure. Yeah, that works as well. But most of the time, people avoid the tower at all costs, and In4Fun does the same. But killing Dawood in the tower used to be pretty standard stuff. Magic Dave is slightly cooked here, but he should be able to get back down. Because those guys, like I said, will pause for a little bit. And hopefully decides to not turn this off this time. But after In4Fun gets the Dawood isolation, the spin's pretty much done, so that's kind of the last thing to look out for. Because, you know, obviously, presumably he will take one of the Bollywood bodyguards and then use that to get the axe, so not going to be trespassing. Seems like is going to set up a barge ISO just to not have to wait so long. Makes sense. Dave, please stop coming back up here. I pray. I pray that you go back down. Inshallah, Magic Dave will climb down this pipe right now. He's left a gun. That's not promising. I feel like one of these guards is going to see that anyways. Oh, they both face away from it. I wonder what Vanya's doing. I can't even read the prompt. -1 steam pool. Chris Lam. I've never heard that before. That's a good one. Did he just turn it off again? Did Blood just turn it off again? Or was that the... No, it's not the first time he went up there, because she wouldn't have gone to the pool in the first place if he hadn't turned it on. Oh my god, dude. Look at that nice little picture. There's Vanya Shaw. There's the target. Shut the hell up. Can't believe the admins didn't think of this. What the fuck just happened? What did In4Fun just do? I wasn't even watching. What the fuck happened? Why they both restarted? What the fuck was that? I know Dave restarted. Did I just watch? He KO'd Dawood and he fell in. He literally fell off. Dude, it looked like in the picture-in-picture he got like launched or something. I was like, how did bro get explosion accident killed? Okay, well this is clearly the last try here. I think it just kind of looked like an explosion because he was like outside of the world, so he was falling. World champion game. Shut the hell up, Sparkle. Everyone knows chat would do this spin in 5 minutes in game time. Apricot literally frothing at the mouth watching this happen right now. He's like, why didn't everyone spend 45 hours practicing overpressurize the steam pool before their RNG matches? Dude, Diana's driving me crazy right now, bro. Can she quit yapping? I just hope I won't get the steam pool kill. Well, I've already seen it twice this tournament, so you never know. Okay, we've both located the Maelstrom. Big. Surely Dave doesn't turn off the pool a third time. Okay, we've picked up everything. Okay, so Kashmirian is definitely not getting found. You can just run past this guy, no problem. Okay. Why was the barber out there? Did you lure him out there? I guess I had a sedative for it. Hungarian internet. In4Fun is obviously going for the barber now. The bobber. Thug should be allowed in here, I think. Yeah. So, like, yeah. In the middle of saying head turns are your only problem there. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to call it, but I think this is now a tie. With the, Magicdave almost just shot a trank into the wall. But, like, with proxying the disguise and then doing, like, the intended way of doing the kill, it takes a, a decent amount of time, so it's going to be tough. Wow, okay. Insane melee KO working out for In4Fun there. It's going to be tough to get everything done in that 7 minutes that's left. So far, Dave has not gotten the Vanya kill yet, but there is hope in my heart. For sure. Ken the Brick Morgan. This guy gets it. Okay. You guys think the barber's wife enforces her own husband? That's like something that they would do intentionally as a joke. Like, make someone not enforce their own spouse. The Brick Jordan. Oh, Chad is so cooked. These are like all grown men, by the way. We're all grown men talking like this. Thank you, Joker. Yeah, they actually did the same thing with Ken Morgan as they did with the VHS tape, and then they just reskinned the item. Sorry, I forgot Joker's actually 14 years old. Okay, Maelstrom kill again for In4Fun. Magic Dave has approached the train yard of suffering. Joker will never be an adult as long as he keeps picking Dartmoor. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Toxic. I don't know why. I mean, obviously the kill didn't work for Dave. Oh, brother. This is a sketchy-ass distraction. I mean, obviously Dave didn't get the kill last time, but I don't know why he restarted. Because he hadn't figured out that you need to not turn it off from the first run. Oh no, we're leaving a gun again to get back up here easier. Oh no, dude. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, well, we'll see if In4Fun can finish in the next 4.5 minutes. Okay, wait, Pidgey's cooking. Maybe he thinks he turned it off. They turn it off for some reason. If... I guess if he... My only thing is, like, if he thinks they turn it off, I don't know why he would have triggered the kill to happen and then gone back up, because he wouldn't have had enough time to get back to his disguise in the first place, most likely. Yeah, Infer's Jover, for sure. But, like, even placing this gun, like, if Magic Dave thinks that they turn the thing off, the two roaming guards would still see it and turn it off. Which is funny, because, like, I don't even think there is an animation for NPCs to even do an animation like that in the game. Like, that's not a thing they can even do in the first place, I think. Okay, we've triggered the steam pool. It is going to explode this time. Huge. That's great. Like I said, even if he thinks that they turn it off, they still would have turned it off after leaving that gun. I just want to make that clear. But it accidentally works out in his favor. Now we have the disguise. We're going to Dawood. We can finish the spin in the next 3 minutes. I don't know if that's going to happen or not. Obviously depends very heavily on the Dawood approach. But it is technically possible. And In4Fun obviously gave up already, because just literally didn't have enough time to finish the spin, so no hate there, of course. I'm sure In4Fun will never talk to me again, unfortunately. The closest fire... The only fire axe is... I think there's 2 of them. There might be 2 of them. I mean, there's definitely 1 of them, at least, and it's in the tower. If there's 2 of them, they are both in the tower, but... yeah, like, he's not gonna have enough time to, like, brick here, so he's gonna have to figure out how to do this kill in the tower. That's gonna send the woman upstairs. So we're probably gonna climb up the elevator shaft regardless. Yeah, I know 0 about Dawood's cycles at this point in a spin. You're going to have to go up to him, though, because you're not going to have enough time to do Pain or Lure and still exit. Okay, well, that's going to be... Alright. Alright. That will do it. Oh my god, In4Fun is stream sniping! Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a pretty ridiculous kill to have to do with no practice, but that is it. We have our second 3-3 result of the tournament, and also the second one today. So, obviously we don't need a winner here. Both players will get those 3 points. And in Group G, that is 3 points, bringing In4Fun up to 23. Has, in fact, advanced, I guess, as a result of this match, because I don't think anybody, obviously, if he had advanced on 20, everybody here would, all these 3 people here would say that, but yes, In4Fun has officially advanced to the KO stage. Eyes has also been eliminated with all their matches played. But In4Fun still does have 1 more match to play, and obviously is going to look to try to secure a higher position in the group. They are followed by Afro and myself. Afro also has another match to play. I don't know who, because it's not against each other. So In4Fun has to play Fly for You, and Afro also has to play Fly for You. Okay, I guess that makes sense, given Fly for You still has 3 matches left to play. So, yeah, so we have Paraplui cannot get enough points to come in first in the group. Magic Dave I guess technically still can. I don't know who they have to play. I'm assuming Fly for You and Parapluie. So Magic Dave could still pass In4Fun, and of course so can Afro at the moment. It's basically Fly for You as the kingmaker for the top spot in the group. But I guess technically Fly for You could also get enough points to pass In4Fun right now. So yeah, they are gatekeeping every position in this group right now. But we do have all the matches scheduled in our group, so shouldn't be too much of a hang up there. That is Group G. And upcoming matches, there are 2 more happening very shortly. We have Apricope and Deinomos, and Nezuko and Vegebi on by Mendoza, Berlin, New York, respectively. Those are casted by Glebby Boy and Musef. I don't know how I'm really supposed to decide which one of them to raid. Regardless, here's the link to watch both of them. And I guess I'll just flip a coin to decide which one to raid, but it doesn't really matter. You can watch whichever one you want. But yeah, that'll do it for us here. Be sure to check out those matches that are happening now. I'm sure they will talk about the last match of today in terms of the Americans, so you can keep up to date that way. Thanks for hanging out, and see you guys later. Goodbye.